I'm Corey. My running mate is incredibly sick, and so he's at home in Villa. He's not allowed to leave his room. So I'm going to be, forgive me, I'm going to be kind of flustered trying to give both of our speeches. But we've got a lot of ground to cover tonight. So just to start, those of you that are not currently involved in the Senate as senators, how many of you feel like you know what Senate is, have a good idea, have been to a Senate meeting? Show of hands. Okay, fairly. More than I expected, actually. We have been talking to a lot of people since we've been running, before we started running, and we've kind of found three groups of people, three groups of students. There's the group that is involved in Senate and as senators or comes to meetings. There's the group that has no idea what Senate is, and that's actually probably the largest group that we've talked to so far. And then there's a group typically involved in clubs that have a bad taste in their mouth about Senate. And the feedback we've gotten is Senate feels self-important, it doesn't do much for the students, or doesn't do as much as it could for the students. And one student we talked to, the quote we pulled from him is he said, Senate should be a bridge to the administration from the students, and it feels like a wall right now. So our vision for ASUP Senate is to be more of that bridge, to reach out to students and to make them feel that ASUP is their resource and their advocate. We've said from the beginning, we believe that our administration will be a success when no student feels that there is no issue to respond to their senator. Right now, I think most students don't know that they have a senator, so we've got a lot of plans for changing that. So first solution is in terms of media and just public awareness. We would like to have a Senate table in the comments 5 days a week, lunch and dinner, run by senators. Instead of scheduling their office hours when they choose, they'd be in the comments at a regular time. That way you would know when you're at dinner or lunch, when you're talking with your friends and something comes up, there will be somebody in the comments to talk about that with. We would like to use, hopefully work with the Beacon, have an article in the Beacon that discusses the Senate issues that are being discussed each week. We'd also like to publish that online on Facebook, through a blog, and have a brief video, we're calling it the Senate Minute, which would describe what's going on during Senate meetings briefly, and you could look further into the article or the blog to give more information, and obviously you can contact us. One thing we want to do, and I was reading this article at dinner, and if all of you read the last Beacon, there's an article in there by Sister Sue Renner Harley. But one of her, if you guys don't know, she's the hall director in Shoah Fields. And one of her RAs said, this is a quote straight out of here from Sierra Bray, she really frames the RA position and working in hall staff as more of a ministry. So we try to minister to our women instead of just manage them. So I think that's a really good, I really like that quote because I think that describes what we want to do with the Senate. We want to take it from being something that's managing funds, managing issues, and make it a ministry toward you. Make it something that's valuable to you and relevant to you. Josh, and this is me reading off of Josh's portion of our talk right now, so forgive me for stumbling a little bit, but Josh has, like Walker said, the vice president is the president of the Senate, and so as the president of the Senate, Josh has some plans to open up Senate doors to students. That has to do with a couple different things. Making Senate more available to students by connecting with them beforehand and setting them up with a senator, so that they're sitting with a senator to talk about whatever they need to do, be it club issues, be it whatever. I'm running out of time, so I want to make sure I hit everything. I'm going to move on to clubs. How many of you are involved in clubs? How many of you are presidents, vice presidents, treasurers? Awesome. Okay, so we have talked to a lot of clubs and a lot of people who are presidents and treasurers of clubs. And there's a lot of frustration surrounding the budget and surrounding kind of the Senate attitude right now towards clubs. Many people said that they feel like when they're going to a Senate meeting, it's kind of like an interrogation, and that senators or the Senate feels like it's their money that they're giving to the club. When really, the club, they feel that the Senate should be more of a trustee, or should recognize the fact that it's the club's money and they understand how to spend it. So we have a lot of plans of how to change that. I'm not going to have time to go over them, I'm running out of time. But please see our blog and come out and ask me if you have more questions. One big thing we want to do for clubs is we want to institute Senate advisors. So each club will have a senator that's relevant to them, that will be in contact with them throughout the semester, hopefully attending club meetings. That way when the club has to come to Senate, it's not as intimidating because they have an ally already. They can sit next to them and work with them. Like I said, our goal is to create a Senate that is your ministry, is something that you can trust and respect, and is something that you can trust to get all the resources that are available on campus through. I think we will consider our administration a success when our offices are full because we have reached out to enough students such that they feel comfortable talking with us about anything.